Hey, how we doing? I got these a few days back, but I was so busy and I was doing loads of different videos. Opened them to check for damage, and then I thought I'll save them for a few days' time, and that time's now, so let's have a wee look. Now I notice when I go down here, you're going to see just shadows of me, so what I'm going to need to do is be clever with the lighting. So we'll start off with Henry Hill, played by Ray Liotta, who's sadly now passed. They've chosen to go with a bit of a different look for him. I thought they would have had him suited and booted, but I'll show you at the end. The image they've used for this is when he's, I've got a good image to show you. That wee bit you can see are just dust. It's very clean. So yeah, so we've got Henry Hill, played by Ray Liotta, who, as I said, is now sadly no longer with us. I don't know everything about the film, obviously. It's one of my favourite films. I've watched it, but I don't like own it and put it on DVD. It's just when it's on TV, it's one of them ones you'll always watch. If you've never seen Goodfellas, you're in for a treat. Jimmy Conway, obviously Robert De Niro, and I say obviously because it looks like Robert De Niro, especially with the wee mole. But no, I love Robert De Niro, so yeah, very good character in the film, brilliant. It's just a great film. Like, to say it's a great film, I've actually got a picture and it shows you the ratings it gets on International Movie Database.com and Rotten Tomatoes. I never noticed that the other day. Like, it's very, very minor. So we've got Tommy DeVito played Joe Pesci. So it's interesting, if you look at the noses they've gave the skinnier guys, they've given that sort of cliche nose that's on the Warrior, the nose that's on Braveheart, the nose that's on Brando. But with the bigger guys, they've sort of, I don't know why they've gave him, he's a wee skinny guy. They've gave him a sort of round, I don't know, looks like something for Doug or Nickelodeon or something. And they've gave Polly the same nose. Strange. Anyway, so we've got Joe Pesci, where, if you remember the famous scene, him and Henry are having a conversation and he calls him a funny guy. He says, "You're a funny guy." He says, "What, am I, a clown to amuse you?" And he's pure plays it dead straight. So if you do something today and you don't know the film, go and watch the scene "You're a Funny Guy" on YouTube. You'll see it. So again, I think it's quite a good likeness. Well, as much as I thought you can. And you've got Pauly Cicero now. Obviously, I know it was Joe Pesci. I knew it was Ray Liotta and De Niro. This guy I didn't know. I did remember it before it. It was something like Cicero. So let me find out. So it's Paul Sorvino. Apparently he was in Law and Order as well. I said Cicero because it was there. So yeah, if you've seen this film, it's quite a good likeness, especially with the sort of droopy eyes and stuff. And I don't mean that in a disrespectful manner. And then of course I got this was in the limited run, was on for spending over a certain price and getting this for, well, they say free, but of course it's not really free, is it? So yeah, let me push pause again. I can't afford to buy every pop that comes out, so I do pick and choose. If you're wondering why I bought the full set of these, it's because I'm hoping that's it. I'm hoping it's 4 of them, a classic film, and I'm hoping that's it, that I've got the whole set. I will say that he was actually the speciality series. It was, sorry, the exclusive from Funko itself. So he might be a bit harder. I believe there were 13 and £16. But there's no way I was missing these. Now, as I said, I've got a couple of the Vito Corleones, I've got Tony Soprano, I've got a few different ones like that. But I never bought the whole set of the Godfather ones. I really didn't. I didn't bother with the Al Pacino and stuff. I wish I did in a way, but they've just brought out another wave, so I'm glad I never overall. So there we go, you're sadly still catching my reaction, so what I'll do is I'll maybe do it like this. So you've got, as I said, Henry, Jimmy, Tommy and Pauly. It's a great film. I don't want to spoil nothing. It's not for the faint-hearted, it's obviously a gangster flick, but it's phenomenal. Big part of my childhood watching it. It was 1990 it was released. If you look at me being born in 1983, I literally grew up with this movie. So as I mentioned to you, the back will only show the 3 characters. They won't show you Pauly, that I have told you is a exclusive. So remember, if you're looking at the 3 Ds and you think, brilliant, I've got the whole set, search for Pauly additionally and you'll find it. Yeah, I would just hate you to miss out on Pauly, so please feel free to search for that elsewhere. I don't know where it's available. I'm just trying to keep the glare out of it. I'm now going to add a couple of photos, and that's us for another video. So thanks very much for watching. All the best. Cheers.